Hey, Schmackamagabbin, wow, man, I'm totally shocked. The news of Bob Kulick passing away. No cause of death as of now. There's a lot of rumors going on online. Until I get an official report, I'm not buying any suspicion or theory a lot of people have out there. But, you know, look, I made not a video, you know, when Bob was doing all those crazy interviews. And I may not have been that kind to him because of the things he was saying, but I actually defended him on one thing, you know, the whole, hey man, I didn't give permission to sell my merchandise. Now, you know, that's also he said, she said, so I'm not going to sit here saying that's exactly what happened, but, you know, I did at least defend him on that. And plus, Bob Kulick, as wacky and, you know, and all the things he would say that did rub me the wrong way. At least the guy didn't steal from people. You know, he didn't, like, you know, not deliver a box set. I mean, the guy, when he did the Larger Than Life solo, Paul said, don't let anybody know, and he didn't. He kept his word, and not till the news broke out, he came out and said it. So, you know, the guy was, you know, he had his loyalty and good sides of him, you know, and I just cranked this. And again, when I did that video last time talking about how great this album is, man, this album is really great. Blackthorn, Afterlife, I highly recommend this. And oddly enough, just like a couple months ago, I heard that last solo album he did, Skeleton Something. It was actually pretty damn good. So, I mean, I'm not going to take back, I'm not going to, okay, since he died, I'm going to take back what I said about him. No, but at the same time, he wasn't a terrible human being. You know, he didn't mess anybody over, he didn't steal from people. You know, he did a lot. He did a lot in his life, you know, all the way down back to the 60s. He was in bands as a teenager, and, you know, and I loved, to me, my favorite solo is Larger Than Life. Sounds a lot like Ace, but still, he did a great Ace solo. Better than anybody else that tried to do an Ace solo. I'll give him that, man. He was the best guy to sound like Ace on his solo. And we all know there's at least one more guy out there that tried to do Ace solo. Nowhere near as good as Bob. Bob did the best Ace solo. So I'm very sad to hear this, and I really hope, you know, him and his brother Bruce mended fences before he passed away, because if they didn't, I'm sure, you know, Bruce must be feeling terrible, and you know, Bruce is a good guy, and I hope they fix their little problems, you know, before he passed away. And just terrible news, man. I'm completely shocked. I really didn't see this one coming. So, you know, Bob said some funny things, man, some wacky things, you know, toward the end of his life, but at the same time, that doesn't make him a bad person. I mean, a bad person to me is somebody that steals, murders, you know, stuff like that. And Bob didn't do any of that. Not that I know of. I've never heard any story of Bob Kulick fucking anybody over, so there's that, you know. So, just wanted to make this video to say, you know, rest in peace, Bob Kulick, man. I'm very sad to hear this, you know. And my condolences to him, to his brother, to his family, to all his friends. And, you know, I hope everything that was done wrong to him, as he claimed, you know, was fixed before he passed away, because if everything he said was true, if you see the last video I said about Bob Kulick, I sided with him. I said, well, you know, I mean, if that's true, then, you know, that's fucked up. You know, they shouldn't be selling stuff, you know, without Bob's permission if it's got Bob's name or face on it, you know. Sad, man. It's very sad to hear this. I admit I wasn't too kind to the guy, but man, I wouldn't wish death on somebody like that. All right, he had a high opinion on himself, so what? You know, I mean, to me it was also, I mean, now in retrospect, looking back, and I took his death to realize this, I mean, those interviews were funny. I mean, the way he was like, with the Grammys and, you know, his guitar playing better than Ace and stuff like that. I mean, I'm the kind of person that I kind of like when people are pompous, and I should have felt that way toward Bob while he was alive. And if there's any regret I have about Bob Kulick was not treating him as I do to people like, for example, Kanye West. Kanye West, I hear his music, does nothing for me, but his pompous attitude cracks me up. And how he pisses people off cracks me up. So, sad, man. Right on, Bob Kulick, man. What you did, you know, in your life, you played on a lot of projects, you produced a lot of albums, and rest in peace, man. I mean, again, I'm in total shock about this whole thing, so anybody that has this, crank it up, man. I cranked it up now and it was awesome. This album is so good. I highly recommend Blackthorn Afterlife. Rest in peace, Bob. And my condolences also to all his friends, fans, and the Kulick family. Bye.